In life, my goal is to be the greatest. I mean, I don't settle for lesser. If I have make my younger self proud, that's what I'm gonna do, you know? As a kid, that's all you want is to be something in life, you know? So when you get that artist kind of motive, you kind of want to do that for the rest of your life. So it's like, it's kind of part of it. Growing up, I actually had to stay in Elizabethtown for a long time. It ruined my social skills, let's just say that. And it was just like everything kind of had to be a certain way. You had to be quiet, you had to like speak your own mind in your head. It had to be like a society-based area, you know what I'm saying? So then when I moved to Louisville, it's like everybody's so vocal and expressive. It's kind of crazy how you have a shift change like that. But as far as it kind of makes me who I am, one minute you catch me quiet, the next minute you catch me loud and abroad, and that's why I make my art, both sides of that emotions, you know? Sometimes my older self and my future, like let's say future mind kind of gets into it, like you may not make it here, you may not do this. I think of an alternative way. I have all these like routes I take and think about before I get there. But at the same time, I can't let me down. I can't let the younger me down. I look at him and I'm telling him like, I'm gonna make you proud, I'm gonna make you happy, you know? I gotta make you realize that this is possible. What you dreamed of was possible. Every step I took, every move I made, it was involving my grandmother most of my life. So like, I'd say as far as my life goes, she's the biggest impact I've had. She's the first one who ever painted with me, draw with me. She took me down, set me on the lap when I was real young, and I used to draw, sketch with her, make all types of people and sceneries. Landscapes has always been my favorite because that's kind of how she taught me. That's the first thing I learned from her. As far as landscapes go, I try to go outside and draw and practice. Every day I get a sketch in. Like it doesn't matter where I'm at, what I'm doing, I'm very observative. So I'll pay attention to something in close detail, just like she taught me. And I'll kind of use that in advance to like, okay, let's draw this, let's do this, let's work on this, let's remember this thing, this aspect of life. So it's kind of what I do, is how I practice, you know, that's how I keep my steady hand, I like to call it. I swear all her pieces look exactly like mine. I feel like we have the same resemblance. I'm kind of like her in another body, you know. She's my person and I'm carrying her will. But she was one of the artists that couldn't go very far. She had faith in her talent, she had hope and ability, but it just didn't go very far. I guess she just had to figure it out some type of way, but it kind of went to me. The original piece was my grandmother's birthday. She passed at 106, so I thought that the perfect idea for me was to give her 106, like kind of like a hidden detail. One of her favorite birthdays was her 16th birthday. So the fact that she passed at 106, I kind of hit the zero in the middle, 16 and 106, it kind of plays a part together. So the fact that that was one of her favorite birthdays, she was also gifted some art supplies that day. So, I mean, it means everything to me. It's kind of like correlates to my story, and I feel like she's part of me in a way.